symbol, Peggy.
Woo!
You don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad.
Cam Newton was drafted in
Hey,
2011.
now!
I think it'd be dope to have Cam Newton on here talking his shit.
There would not be no Cam Newton. The bravado, the aura, the flash, without Deion Sanders. Call me a hater.
Come on in.
Can't call me bitter.
We on 10.
I am a winner. I say now welcome to 4th and 1. While I always got it done. I say now welcome.
Come on in.
All right.
Come on in.
Okay.
Bring a friend. We on 10.
I say now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. This ain't me in the shotgun. Hey.
No, that ain't it. Oh, no. No look pass, because that ain't it. Football, baseball, wall ball. You like what you see? Oh. Here we go.
This is me in front of TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say this me in front of TV.
Boogie.
I say this we in front of TV. Peggy in front of TV. Can't forget my dog, that big crew in front. I say this we in front of TV. Shout out to my dog that's real quiet in that back. Her name Anaya. I say this we in front of TV. Drop top in here. Shells is in here. Jimbo in here. BA in here. I say this we in front of TV. The little guy to my left, they call him Lil Peggy. You know this we in front of TV. Big Boogie in front of TV. This we in front of TV having a whole lot of fun. Here we go. First down.
Bam! Fire moment of the week, Peggy. What we got? Man, prime time. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, man, has been going through some things, man, and it is evident now that he had bladder cancer, all right? So we wish him the best, but Deion is a fighter, all right? And so he just held a press conference this past week speaking about his bladder cancer.
Given his commitments to his family and to the team elected to undergo bladder removal, we performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder. And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
Oh, that's good, man.
You can clap. It's okay.
Deion Sanders is a natural resource in the black community, and we need him.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the video that hit.
Yeah, this was the one that
The one that really hit. And it just puts things into perspective, and so much respect for him enduring what he's going through. And I'm reminded by this quote, Peggy.
Talk to me.
I don't look like what I've been through and what I'm going through.
Say that one more time for the people.
I do not look like
Help somebody.
what I've been and currently going through. Just because you see me smiling, just because you see me in this aesthetic, that don't mean deep down inside I ain't got no real demons and no real issues.
Yeah.
Play the clip.
Mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here.
In this moment, in the famous words of my grandmother, late grandmother that I lost early this year, she would always say this: to me, her children, and her grandkids. You gonna miss me when I'm gone. And she would joke about it. But behind every single joke, there's some truth. And we would always tell her, Grandma, don't say that. You ain't gonna die no time soon. But the wisdom in me tells me that give the people their flowers while they can still smell them. So with that being said, there will not be no Cam Newton. The bravado, the aura, the flash, without Deion Sanders. What he means to the black culture, to football as a whole, no matter what the color is, it embodies what 90% or if not 100% of athletes embody to this day. That's the edge, self-confidence, playmaking ability, box office, showtime, or in this case, prime time. I hope I am to my sons what you are to your sons. Black man, I appreciate you. If ain't nobody else gonna tell you that, I'm gonna tell you that. What you've meant to me and what you mean to me, those late night texts, those calls, and just to, hey, I'm gonna call you when I get free, I appreciate that. Story that people don't really know about Deion Sanders is, this ain't nothing new. This Coach Prime is nothing new. When I first got into the NFL, Coach Prime used to have these group chats.
Okay.
And didn't know who all was on that group chat. You would just see a whole bunch of numbers. But it was a prayer. Every morning, he would send them. 7 a.m., it's there, boom. You read them out, and oftentimes what I've learned growing up in church, that everybody doesn't necessarily feel comfortable with praying. But guided prayer is something that he would do. Motivation or just some type of mental solitude or mental, kind of tap in and check in. I appreciate that. Man, he's been an individual that's like, man, golly, dog, like, how does he do it? I didn't know he was faced with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we thought it was the foot. Going through, even what he went through with the foot, it was like, golly, bro. And yet through it all, still impacting lives. And he's the few that has the team resume and the personal resume that makes him an icon for generations and generations. Yeah. There will never be another Deion Sanders. Like, a lot of people talk about this player, a lot of people talk about that player, but Deion Sanders has the greatest statistic ever.
And what's that?
Playing in the World Series and playing in the Super Bowl. Like, I'm talking about like playing. This ain't you just on the like.
No, he matters. His being a part matters. Yeah.
So, man, Prime, when you see this, bro, appreciate you, dog. Thank you for who you are, not just to me, but for you just being a beacon of hope for guys and, the gals all across the world. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Here we go, next clip.
All right, so Madden releases their...
Wait a minute!
Hold on.
Stop the press.
Don't get lost in the sauce.
We down right now, but we got to lift it up.
We got to come on up.
But while we got your attention, remind the people, tell the people, instruct the people, Peggy, what should they do?
Subscribe, dog!
We still low. Still down, but we're not out. Anaya, step up to the mic.
Come on, give us some team.
Give us some light. Give us a fire that's going to make us fight. Get us right. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe, dog!
Okay. Get out the way. Big Jimbo, not the little one. Big Jimbo, not the little one. Big Jimbo, not the little one. Step up to the mic. Tell the people, instruct the people. Scare the people and let them know. Make sure they like, make sure you share, make sure they comment. But most of all, make sure they do what? Subscribe! Yeah!
Jimbo slice everything nice. Yeah.
All together, while we got the people's attention, make sure they like, make sure they share, make sure they comment, but everybody make sure they do what?
Subscribe, dog.
I like where we at, Peggy. I like where we at.
Be there.
Even though I would like to say I did it all by myself. That's the petty can.
Let him go.
I just want to grab. Come on. Come. But I wouldn't be here without my dog, Peggy!
What's good, bud? Yeah. Come on now.
Brother.
We here, episode 99.
99.
99. That's crazy work.
They got a gospel song that say, Lord, I'm running, trying to make 100. 99 and a half won't do. See, that's how y'all know I'm in the church with
Come
it.
on now.
You dig what I'm saying? Don't judge me by what you see. Don't judge me by what you hear. The God I serve, don't judge the outer appearance. Don't even judge the inner appearance, because I've been, or the side view. Feel good, Peggy.
Yeah,
Look lean, Peggy.
Yeah.
So when somebody try to run up on me, I'm going to just say, ooh. Stop playing with me.
All right, because don't make me. Woo, I'm about to.
Don't do that.
Ooh.
Don't do that, Peggy.
Woo, you know what the no. I'm a train that's going to go choo choo. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Them hairs, you know. Please.
Blow your horn, Peggy.
Nah, please. Mama! That's what it's going to be coming when I come through. Man, come on, man.
Well, you know, that's how you know I'm in the church with mine.
Yeah, you were good.
You feel what I'm saying? I had a praying grandmother. You know, all my mama know is church. How was your weekend,
Thank you.
Peggy?
Man, weekend was good, man. We spent it all together as a team, you know. We was up there in the Yayo, Miami. So we had good. It was good, you know. Funky Friday, shout out to Funky Friday crew. You know, that hence the jersey. This is the Boston's Happy Gilmore, the collab we just did with them, man. So Iconic Saga, and obviously none other than yourself. But it was a good weekend, brother. We was chilling, you know. Good team camaraderie, you know. As we,
Good deal.
yeah.
All the above.
And what about your weekend?
I couldn't wait for you to ask me about
I was focused on that jersey, but the
you see
weekend
it.
too.
Oh, you see it. They got a song that say, I know you see it. I know you see it. Because I done heard everybody talking like, any, many, miny, mo, how many. I'm saying like, golly, y'all talking about little old me. Weekend was impeccable. Spent some time with some good people down there in Miami. Shout out to Terrence J. Appreciate Netflix. Yeah, man, did that. Came back home. Went to my boys' football game. It's football season, Peggy. It's football season.
Yeah.
My son had a day. Felt good about that.
Really?
Had a day. You know, just putting in perspective. You gotta stack the days.
Gotta stack the days.
know
You
what
gotta
I'm saying?
stack the
Gotta
days.
stack
man.
the days.
Saying something.
I'm proud. I'm a proud parent. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta show them. I gotta lead by example. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In the morning when they wake up and they hear that music in the terror dome going crazy.
That's what it is.
Ooh!
You already in there working.
Sex symbol, Peggy.
Yeah.
What I told you was.
A sex symbol.
A sex
I'm an icon for being sexy.
Yeah, dildo.
Yeah, because I'm giving all the women everything they can and more.
You're not like
Don't
that,
run
man.
out. Don't run out. Don't run out.
We tried to do a pursuit for the love of Peg. You ain't want that though. You ain't want a green like that.
I'm pushing people.
But I ain't show you the arm though, Peggy. You ain't. Ooh. What looking good. I, out of respect of my dog, wanted to wear this jersey.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask, what's the...
Now, this has multiple. This has multiple innuendos.
So what is
And
the
this is not
innuendo?
Petty Cam wearing this jersey.
Oh, this is support cam.
This is support Cam.
This real Cam.
This is Boogie trying to show appreciation and just to throw the white flag.
That one. Put your paper up. Put your cup up in there. Give him a toast.
We don't got no white flags in us. But it's all appreciation and it's all respect. It has always been respect.
You're showing respect to Jalen Hurts.
I'm showing respect. I'm paying homage to my good brother, Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. Okay, because a lot of people can take what you're trying to say and they can mix it up however they want, but I will not let them do that. Yeah. Because there's nothing but respect over here. Will always be respect over here. Don't let them paint this narrative of paint. It will always be respect. And on the other side, I'm really into the gaming.
You asking for more smoke? It's like,
anybody can get the smoke. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm the chimney. You dig what I'm saying?
Wood burning.
And belts, I'm serving plenty.
Okay.
Come on now.
Don't go out of business now.
You feel me?
Yeah. We there. What if you talking about?
Go for what you know, Pig.
I'm just saying, you talking about the NCAA, but now they just released the 99 Club in Madden. Mm-hmm. Do you get some Madden in too?
Peggy, Madden ain't out yet.
But that's what I'm saying, in the previous years though.
That's a prerequisite.
I'm just asking because there's a lot of people that might be judging Madden that might not be in Madden, all right? Or playing the game of Madden. But here we go. Take number 99. We got 99, all right? All 99 for 99 episodes of 4th and 1. Here we
99 in the 2000.
Look right here at some of these names. You see the quarterbacks we discussed, the wide receivers we've discussed. Saquon Barkley, Bart Scott there at the running back. Lane Johnson, Myles Garrett.
Tristan Wirfs for Sewell should have made that list.
Can Saquon, Chad, can he bring the Eagles to a Super Bowl again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think they have a chance to repeat.
Press pause right there. Okay. I ain't mad at that list.
You ain't mad at the list.
I'm not mad at that list. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I'm not mad at that list. Electronic art. Mm-hmm. Do your research.
Okay.
I ain't need no handouts or no cheat sheets to tell you what EA stands for.
There you go.
Y'all come here real quick.
EA Sports. He in the game.
Let this be and serve as a public service announcement that to critique a game, to judge a game, to give your analytic opinion about the game, I feel that you should be good at the game to give your little 2 cents of the game.
Okay.
Take it how you feel. Matter of fact, I ain't never been the one to bite my tongue. Chad Ochocinco! The people been trying. We ain't never seen you play the video game of Madden. I ain't. I thought he made his little, dare I say little, because it's another person that I respect.
Yep.
He made a remark saying, I ain't got to be good in the game. I was good in real life. But this ain't real life, brother Chad, a.k.a. Ocho. It's all about the thumbs. This Golden Thumb Promotions right here. And dare you ever build up the courage to come see what these thumbs is talking about. On an Xbox, on a PC, on a app. Heaven forbid if it's on a PlayStation. Lord have mercy. I will have to go to Burlington. I will have to go to Belk. I will definitely go to Macy's. And don't let me go to JCPenney. I will go to Ross.
Okay.
TJ Maxx. And I will also stop by Marshall's and clean house and let them know and make that announcement that they don't got enough belts in stock. How much I will be putting BTA if you ever build up the courage to play me.
Yeah.
And we can do something real nice. Electronic Arts. Set up the game. Y'all got enough game. Y'all got enough manyan.
Yeah, they do.
The analytics came out last year. College football, 25, was the #1 grossing video game of all time. Grossing over $500 million. So they got some coin.
They in the game.
They definitely in the game. That was last year. Then we ain't talking about this year.
This year, huh?
That didn't even include the Madden. But with that coin, made by the same people, get the people what they want. Now you could do it real good. You could do a college football tournament. You could do a Madden tournament. Cause the thing is, like I said before, I don't even really want to play Ocho. Cause Ocho not good.
But would you?
Now the same people who make college football, they make Madden.
Yeah.
What Ocho is good at is FIFA.
Oh, they make that too.
I don't know nothing about no FIFA. I stay in my little carousel.
Okay.
I stay in my little bubble.
Madden in your college football.
Yeah, a little dabble of Call of Duty.
Call it on the
a
duty.
little dabble.
Okay.
Just a little.
Okay.
Chad, you know what? This is what I'll do.
You and Chad could do the ratings together.
I gave him, look, what I did, and I told him, I said, listen, whoever lose, let's do a best 2 out of 3. Whoever win those games, the first one to win 2 games, you do a platform takeover.
Yeah. You said that.
Nightcap, takeover, 4th and 1. 4th and 1, takeover, nightcap. It's good entertainment.
That is good.
Some would say, nightcap bigger than 4th and 1. That's a opinionated analysis. Because as we started this show, we kind of hot right now. We kind of hot. And you stack it up however you want to do it. There's a lot of respect that goes out to $1 million worth of game. Yeah. Contrary to what anybody may believe. The pivot, all the smoke. It is what it is. Yeah. Nightcap, all of them. Bussin' with the boys, Barstool Sports, it don't matter. Joe Rogan, it don't matter. I love me.
Yeah.
I love us.
Yeah.
So, famous words of my dog. It's all entertainment. So let's give some people some good entertainment.
Let's entertain the
Chad,
people.
is you who you say you are. Play me. Take up my offer and play me in college football or in Madden. And as a matter of fact, what I'll do, I'll add another one to it.
What's up?
Because we got something in common.
What's up? What is it?
We got something in common. Loser has to provide the winner with a year's worth of smokes.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
So you got the takeover and a year's worth of smoke.
A year's worth of smokes. That's 365 of your hand-selected cigars. Oh, what more would you want?
That's all the smoke. That's when you want the smoke.
That's it.
You want the smoke. You want the smoke. Hey, he asking for the smoke.
I live in the smoke. I'm a muffler.
I'm a muffler.
I'm a muffler. You dig what I'm saying? Live in the chimney. I'm Santa. Come on, baby. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let you know, dog. I just had to let that be known, man. We go on to the next clip.
There you go. Tua finally speaks out on Tyreek Hill's "I'm out" statement.
I'm not the only one that heard that. You guys aren't the only people that heard that. You know, a lot of people that follow football, that follow the Miami Dolphins, that follow Tyreek, that are fans of his, you know, everyone has seen that. So when you say something like that, it's you don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad. You know, you got to work that relationship up. You got to build everything up again, and yeah, it's still a work in progress. Not just for me, but for everybody. But like I said, he's
all right. So they working that relationship up as football season gears up. But I ain't forgot. We might forgive, but we don't forget, my brother. So Cam, quarterback, receiver relationship. You know, Tyreek, you only getting the ball if he throw it. But brother, you said you was out. Now you come back and like, oh my bad. You know, I'm here. But we ain't forgot what you said. Cam, what do you make of these statements that Tua has made?
Well, how do we get here?
Yeah,
Because the rational me will say, okay, how do we get here? We got here because somebody was frustrated.
Yeah.
Somebody was frustrated because the team's success ain't what
they thought it was going to be.
Thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. They're not meeting the core standards that a person had set for himself and themselves.
Correct.
So, you lash out.
Yep.
How you did it? But you lashed out. So I would say, he ain't wrong.
Tyreek ain't wrong.
Tyreek ain't wrong.
The way that he showed up.
That was probably wrong. And that's still subjective. But the point that he was trying to make is, I'm frustrated and I'm tired of not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Mr. Tua Tagovailoa, you and Mr. Tyreek Hill got to get on the same page. Because no matter, we all as quarterbacks have always had our fair share of guys that want the ball, guys who want to win. And that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
You got to manage that, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stay healthy, brother. You got to give him the football, brother. He not a guy that you want to look off.
Yeah.
He the guy that you got to always have all four of your eyes on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He the most dangerous receiver in the game. If you don't believe that, ask a DB.
Over Jamar Chase.
Ask a DB, who would you fear covering one-on-one? Ain't no substitute for speed, Peggy. I don't care what Madden say the 99 club is. Because one thing that we can guarantee what Tyreek Hill gonna have 99 in?
Speed.
Ice. That's what they call it on the streets.
That's what they call it. Ice.
Smack. Huh? Some of that meth.
Come on.
Look, I'm just keeping it in
You always gotta go left.
I'm trying. It don't matter, brother. They gonna have. Look,
They're gonna have some of that.
it don't matter if you're 99 overall because I'll take 90 overall and 99 speed
Yeah.
every day of the week.
Can't teach speed.
You can't. And you can't go to Dr. Miami for it anyway, even though it's close to you. Don't matter. Some things God can only give you. Mm-hmm. And boy, oh boy, God definitely gave him speed.
Yeah.
So, get out your feelings. This ain't the time for us to be having feelings. Because what they want to do right now, it ain't a lot going on in sports right now. They gonna twist and tug and shift all your words and
blow everything up
out of proportion.
Yeah.
Just be happy. You got a Tyreek Hill on your roster. Now, I understand, Tyreek ain't the only receiver in all of football that has said some outlandish stuff.
Correct.
But sometimes you got to analyze. Is the boo-boo bigger than the bear? If it ain't, keep the bear.
Yeah, but he got to perform this year.
He will.
And Tua got to perform this year and stay healthy.
That's what we're saying. Yeah. So he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa. Did it not sound appeasing? Is that your guy? I get it. But bro, you got to perform. If you performed like you were supposed to perform, we wouldn't even have these conversations. And I'm not taking those sides. I'm just saying what the facts are. Yeah. Could he have went about it in a different way? Yes.
Yeah.
But how do we get here? his frustration of underachieving when he expects to overachieve.
If I'm used to winning championships, I can't even get.
I'm in Turks and Caicos too soon.
I'm out of the playoffs.
I'm watching another team.
And you worry about me being out of this team. We ain't even playing for nothing.
Hello. Somebody.
We playing on the best seat of the couch. That's what we playing for.
Answer the door because he knocking too hard.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that knock ain't relevant.
And he probably ain't the only one. He probably the only one saying it out loud, but ain't the only one saying it in the locker room.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this, Tua. There's question marks with you, let alone if you not even available. Don't let that fly over your head, dreads, or your toupee.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's questions with you, if you get hurt, there are definite questions with your backup. Peggy, who is Tua Tagovailoa's backup? Exactly.
Yeah, hold on.
Next clip.
God, all right, here we go. Jokic gets emotional after he watches his horse wins. But the crazy thing is, he didn't even show the same emotion winning an NBA championship.
Da li su to i suze? Nikola Jokića jesu.
Deluje da jesu,
da. Nikola Jokić je zaplakao zbog pobjede njegovog grla. Kakva scena, kakva emotivna scena za...
Koga su emocije savladale očigledno. U zagrljaju sa Carmineom Piskoljom. Zatim zagrlja i sa Vladimirom Pribićem.
Can we see the tale of the two wins?
No, but Peg, you can't just play that clip and not state the obvious.
What's the obvious?
What the hell are they saying, man? This is the thing.
What?
When you expect certain things, different people, different reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when something is up to chance, you don't know how much he's invested in that horse.
Yeah. And they had a good lead over Miami, too.
You see what I'm saying?
This one like a game 7.
And that's what the camera caught. You don't know if he went back there in the back and boo-hooed or ooh-hooed or whatever.
No.
But at the end of the day, man, that man can cry, laugh, do whatever. And I'm thinking about, like, hold on. It's almost like at the craps table.
Okay.
When you ain't expected to win and then you hit that number,
no.
Boy, you a hug a stranger. Boy, you a dap up a op. Boy, you'll be so excited. Gilly, come here, boy.
Because you're really not in control. You're so stupid, Gilly. You're so childish. He is childish.
Come here. No, stop.
All right.
Okay, real serious.
But no, that's real. I guess because she's not in control of the opportunity. Like, it's really on that horse. For him to win, obviously, he done put in the work and do all the things.
Sometimes, too, it's like, I'm not a big gambler.
Okay.
Because it's out of my hands. It's too much to chance.
No.
I bet whatever on me. You put Uno in front of me, you put some spades in front of me, you put some checkers in front of me, rock, paper, scissors, some dice in front of me. Tump in front of me. Oh, I love me.
No.
And somebody else, I like them. Mm-hmm. Me, I love me. Here we go, next clip.
So Kyrie, he was on a stream and he talked about wanting to connect with all the top picks from 2011, the top 5 picks of 2011, and he wanted to just kind of talk about it. And guess who name came up? None other than yourself.
I want to do a stream with all the #1 picks in 2011, or all the top 5 picks in 2011, and see where we all are. Like everybody the top 5 picks in the NHL, the top 5 picks in the NBA, the top 5 picks in the NFL, the top 5 picks in baseball. I want to see where all of us are, like being top 5. And I'm just going to call it top 5 conversation, right? To see like where guys ended up being ranked based off potential and then where we all are now. I think that would be so dope to get all the other sports or somebody that was drafted number 1 as well. Cam Newton was drafted in 2011. I think it would be dope to have Cam Newton on here talking his shit.
You know, top 5 convo, but that's a top 1, the one convo.
Top
where
5,
you
top
started
5, top 5.
potentially and where you are now. Conversation. You, Kyrie, could you see yourself doing that?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie? Man, holla at me, bro. Would I? Man, that'll be a very interesting conversation I'll pull up a seat to that. Send the deeds.
Send the deeds, Kyrie. Send the information.
Man, bro,
Let's do
that
it.
would be a conversation that I would love and enjoy.
What's y'all similarities, though? Obviously, drafted number 1 overall. I would say y'all did a lot of things y'all way. You know, I think it's really like y'all are your own people, whether the media agrees with it or not. But in the depths of that conversation, like, what would you even want to talk about? Because he talked about the potential of where your career started to where it is now and how y'all ended up. But then also, even
I'll give you the number 1 thing that we share in similarity.
What is it?
The front end of our career, image-wise, did not match the back end of our career.
That's real, no?
That would be my first question. What made you switch and stop caring what others tried to depict and project onto you?
Getting out of the status quo. That's a real question.
Kyrie, hit my line. Matter of fact, just answer your DM.
Jump on the string. He can come on 4th and 1 too.
It don't matter. No, that's a 4th and 1. Yeah. I mean, that's a Funky Friday.
Yeah.
Cause let me tell you something. You could bring your cane, bring your sage, bring all that, cause we gonna need it. Purge me from all my sins, tens, and gins. I'll be ready. Now I give the people exactly what they want. The real.
Yeah.
But the idea of a top 5 conversation, that is dopamine. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sign me up. I'm Cam Newton, and I approve that message. Here we go, second down, questionable call of the week. Let's see what we got.
All right, second down, we have Christian Wilkins. He was recently released from the Raiders. All right, and it was an incident that happened in the locker room, quote unquote, of him kissing another teammate on his head. Adam Scheffner reports, and this is what he has to say.
Is he? How injured is he? When's he back? What happens here with Christian Wilkins?
Again, from speaking to people inside the locker room, I think what everybody's dancing around and tiptoeing around is the fact that when you speak to people there inside the locker room, they say that Christian playfully went to kiss a teammate on top of his head.
Okay, press pause right there. Make no mistake about this, Peggy.
Yeah, talk to me.
This is a perfect example of a team, a coach, an organization being fed up. If that was his only infraction, I guarantee all the money that I got my name on, if that was his only offense, that's not why he got released.
Because it's even worse because he just signed a $110 million contract just as recent as last year with $83 million guaranteed. And this actually voided $35.2 million worth of money guaranteed by him doing this. So, yeah, it can't just be the only thing.
No.
And when he said he playfully, he had a history of playing.
But one thing that I can't stand most is people's awareness. Like, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
But if we are serious and you still playing and you still joking and snickering, and then you talking to a guy that loves to have a good time.
Yeah.
But even me, I know sometimes it's like, okay, brother.
It's too much. You're pushing the limit.
Yeah. But somebody who played too much.
And don't have the awareness
the
to know when to
coup
stop.
Where's your decorum?
Talk to him, no?
Like, where's your ability to read a room and identify and say, hey, nah, I'm going to keep that joke stash right now. Maybe kissing another man ain't that. Nah. But at the end of the day, as they say, in every household in the hood, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah. That was the last straw, young man. And they definitely showed him.
Okay, the door and that money. Come on, let me get that back to him.
Don't worry about it. You want to play a game?
I'm going to play one too. God almighty. And they played
and you
one.
played yourself out of 36 M&Ms, man.
That's crazy.
No.
What is
That's satanic right there.
Satanic.
To do that, be like, bro, why you? Dang,
You got fired? For what?
kissing another man on his face.
Oh, man.
What? Who did what? But I'm gonna tell you though, the dude though, he got some pettiness in him.
Yeah. Even y'all had your own run in.
I played against him, and just so people remember, there was after my first game in New England.
Yeah.
A lot of it was instigated because of this individual right here.
It was Miami, yeah.
And he would do small things. Take your towel, throw your towel, throw it. Just like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Just extra stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, stop playing. But that was his tactic.
Yeah.
And that's not why. He was a hell of a player.
Yeah.
But when you get released because of certain things that was speculated, and then let's be honest here. As a professional athlete, hurt or not, you have to do what the team is expecting you to do. Mm-hmm. So on one hand, okay, the kissing, that's speculative. But the also speculative is you wasn't taking your rehab serious. Mm. And all these things, it's like, hey, bro, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, what we doing?
Tighten up.
I got a question though, Cam. Even when you talk about playing, it's like you was a person that played, you was a happy person, you did your own thing. What was some of the things when you talk about awareness, just for people that don't know, what are some things that you looked at as like, all right, I'm doing too much, whether it's certain stuff that your teammates said or looked at you, your coach, personnel, like when you know when you need to bring it in, it's like, all right, this is not the time.
God is my witness when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
I never, ever blurred the lines with being prepared. Whether game plan prepared or physically prepared, I was always prepared. And that's the thing. If I was hurt, I was definitely getting treatment.
Yeah.
Over treatment. In team meetings, you're going to have your time to crack jokes, whether players or peers amongst peers, coaches with coaches, and even in training camp. Like, there's times where, like, man, we just need, somebody to do a skit, somebody sing a song, somebody crack a joke. It's good for the team cohesion. Yeah. And anybody who's played sports knows the importance of team bonding and team camaraderie. It's not always serious and rah, rah, rah. So there's times and a place for certain things.
Yeah.
But when that is overly excessive, like, man, bro, shut up. Bro.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
You're doing too much, bro. You ain't got to always say something when there's some time for somebody to say something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as a player, you got to be mindful of that. Get the tone and the sentiment of the situation. And that goes for anybody.
Yeah.
Next clip.
Former Memphis DB goes viral for leaking the playbook to an opposing team's quarterback. So former Memphis DB Taj Rael allegedly sent UTSA quarterback Owen McCown their playbook before the November's matchup. And Rael, he just transferred to Purdue this past December. Cam, sending somebody else the playbook, was that OD? Like, did he do too much? And then obviously, and as well, how does that help or hurt him moving into another new team? Like, can they trust him in Purdue?
I'll tell you like this, Peggy. Mr. Taj Rael ain't the only person that has ever leaked a former team that they was on. As a matter of fact, I'd take it a step further,
What's
Peggy.
up, bro?
Being a member of the media and giving insider information that my beautiful crowd and community and subscribers need to understand is teams will pick up players for a specific week just to get insider trading on the team that they're about to play. This ain't no, it's not a sin.
Yeah.
It's looked down upon, but it ain't a sin. If anything, it's your edge. Hey, man, what this mean when they do this? Oh, man, that's a banjo call. What banjo mean? Well, they playing in and out. Hey, every time the DB, you know what I'm saying, tap his head, what that mean? That mean they sifting.
But he didn't even play for the team he gave the book to, the playbook.
But that's the worst case scenario. I mean, it's like, bro, I ain't got nothing, no dog in the fight. Here go the playbook. But even in that type of situation, it doesn't always guarantee that they win. Because you still, they change signals, they change philosophies and things like that. So it's not all cheating here, ladies and gentlemen. You still got to play the game. That's trying to get ahead.
No.
They could change up the questions. You still got to go out there and perform.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it. Now, you may have a better understanding, but, man, people going to ask some questions, indirectly or directly. Hey, man, what this route mean right there?
Yeah.
Help me out. Hey, how was Coach so-and-so? What was he like as a coach? What y'all Pen 10 calls was? What y'all used to like to do on third downs? Huh? Yeah. How would he get prepared for and how would he treat these players? What's his thought process? Call me crazy, but Peggy, I hate to tell you, brother, but oh boy wasn't the only dude that was leaking some info.
He wasn't the only one.
And still, to this day,
they still leaking.
They still leaking it.
Ah, man.
Like a ceiling leak in the doggone church.
A faucet.
You feel me?
Get your buckets.
It is what it is, brother. Get your buckets out. And stop it. Here we go, next clip.
It has been at least 100 NFL players that has faced penalties over Super Bowl 59 ticket scandal, all right? So roughly over half of the NFL 32 teams face fines and potential suspensions for allegedly selling their allotted tickets to this year's Super Bowl above face value. So people are getting fined for it. Some suspensions might be coming from the league from it. Cam, agree, disagree? What's your thoughts on the league cracking down on people selling tickets above face value?
Extreme disagree. Because listen to this. Let's change the commodity.
Okay.
Let's change it to clothes, apparel. That's how StockX get their money. You buy an exclusive pair of shoes for $300.
Yeah.
In a couple months or a couple years, you sell those same $300 pair of shoes for $3,000.
Yeah.
Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime. I do know, obviously, from your affiliation with the NFL, being a player, me working in the NFL as an employee during the time, you go through, I don't know from the players, but we go through, obviously, training and knowing, like, you can't sell tickets over the price or whatever, but you know these things happen, right? I bought it for $100. It's the Super Bowl.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I have done it, but
how
I'm just saying,
you going to tell me what to do with the tickets that I bought, which makes them my tickets? Agree with me, disagree with me, but it is what it is. How you gonna tell me to wear this jersey that I got on when it's my jersey? Even though the name on the back may not be mine, but the name on your back may not be yours. How you gonna tell me what to do?
And you bought the tickets. It's not like they gave them for free.
It ain't like they stole the tickets and said, hey, we got these tickets. And
they wasn't given for free.
Man, they bought them tickets. So do I agree with this? Absolutely not. And when you talk about the security and the level of security that goes about getting the NFL tickets, they changed it when I was in the league where you had to go get your own tickets. You couldn't send somebody or a representative.
So even
players, like wherever the Super Bowl is, when I was in the league, as I was in the league, you could say or have a representative go get your tickets so you didn't even have to go to the Super Bowl.
But it got too hectic.
It got too sloppy, Joe.
Yeah.
And then they said, you know what? Hold on. Matter of fact, we're going to stop all this ticket scaffolding. And what we're going to do, everybody who wants some tickets, y'all have to come get these tickets yourself. And what did they do? They'll pull up. I done seen individuals, not saying any names, but they come in and they leave same day just to get that business transaction.
Yeah.
Good business. Sorry to tell you, Roger.
But how do they even know?
Look, I can tell you this. If you suspend players, you might as well suspend everybody else, because I know there's some coaches that do it. I know there's some executives that may do it too. It's just an extra little dollar.
Not you over there dressed, snitch.
Call me. I'm just updating the people of what's really going on.
A little birdie told you. A little birdie told you. Yeah, don't tell Cam nothing, boy. That's what
Don't tell me
don't
nothing.
tell Cam nothing.
Look what Cat Williams say.
What?
I collect information, hold on to the information, and I tell the information to my peoples. Don't get mad at me or the information that I saw or witnessed with my own eyes. But if I'm telling you it ain't no cap in my rap.
No cap in your rap.
No, sir. If I'm telling you this on 4th and 1, it is the absolute gospel.
My Lord.
You dig what I'm saying? Peggy is a first-hand disciple.
No. Not with all that foolishness. And I do not approve that message. I do
I'm
not.
Telling you, if you think that it's just 100 players that done upcharge somebody for them tickets.
Oh, no. I know it's, they just got caught.
You a fool.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
And if you suspend somebody, all
right, don't even go there.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be some, you think I'm singing. Boy, they going to be singing melodies from heaven. As a matter of fact, Coach so-and-so,
who I got it from, who told me the game,
put me on the person that was buying them.
Boy, it's going to be so much snitching, boy.
Like, I don't
Like
I
the
don't
Harlem
appreciate
Boys
it.
choir
That's
singing.
That's just a
going on.
little hustle. You knocking my little hustle? You gonna knock my hustle? You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bando, a couple bands, little something to put some food on my
Just
family.
paying for my weekend at Super Bowl weekend.
Bro, because everything marked up. $150 hotel marked up to $1,000. Everybody marking up prices during the Super Bowl. Why can't we?
Come on, now.
I'm trying to tell you, we all trying to eat, Peggy. I ain't even trying to eat caviar and lobster.
Motel 6
and
even
steak.
expensive.
Just give me Rotel.
Give me a little Rotel,
Did
girl?
you give me a little something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me some
I
Rotel.
just want something.
Yeah.
Y'all want all that premium stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? I just want to live comfortable.
Yeah, just something to get me over.
You know what I mean? Y'all stripping that from me too?
God, tell me.
It's hard out here, brother.
It's hard
Inflation
out
is
here.
real. Why can't I put my own inflation?
I gotta survive. I gotta float.
You gonna put a hindrance on my inflation? If I see a sucker, I'm gonna get a lick then, and I'm saying, hey, bro, here, dog, you want some tickets? Hey, dog, I got some tickets, man. Need some tickets? I got them.
But for what?
How much you trying to pay? You got it? Nah, man, need some high tickets right here, man.
It's hot.
These high. I got two. Man, I just went on eBay, man. Shoot. They were 5,000.
No.
You my boy. I'll give you one better.
What's up? How much?
Give me 6,000. You
Hey.
want them or not?
Hey.
You want them or not?
Because you got 10,000 people.
You want
behind
I got somebody right now that's gonna get them. Give me 6,200 out of deal, man. Come on, man. Get these up out of my pocket, man. I got a flight to catch. Here we go. 3rd down. Fan question of the week. Let's see what we got.
Red Viking says, will Lamar Jackson ever win another MVP? I think the bar is set too high for him now. What's your take on that?
The fan in me wants him to.
He should have won this past year.
He should have.
But
Josh Allen also played it, bro.
I don't agree. I think Lamar Jackson should have won. And
it's subjective, Peggy.
The stats don't like
him. The stats does not lie.
And the stats were.
The stats does not lie. But when you have humans making decisions, then of course it's going to be skewed.
And that's what it's skewed. He should have won. And he ain't my number one on my list. Josh Allen ain't. It would be Lamar over Josh. And Jalen Hurts in my top 10.
What somebody say something? Nobody asked you. Oh, okay, cool. Ain't nobody asked you, Peggy. Ain't nobody asked you a middle school all bench.
There you go, all-star.
Here we go, man. Next clip.
Kenny, the creator, says, what's the opinion on the type of athlete being produced now versus then? So I guess in layman's terms, what do you feel about athletes being created now versus ones back in the day?
I think that's a great question. The game has definitely changed. And how do you know the game has changed? Especially from a football standpoint. And you can look at all sports. Baseball, the speeds that pitchers are throwing at now and the skill that they have, to the basketball players being so tall but still graceful, and having, good feed and ball skills and things like that. And then when you look at football, human beings being so big, strong, fast, and agile, it didn't necessarily look like that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like, as dominant as Lawrence Taylor was as an all-decade, all-time great, he ain't nothing but really 6'2", if that.
Play big.
But goodness gracious. Fierce. Vicious. And will knock your dick in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you look at a guy like J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney. What? Have you seen Saquon's quads?
Yeah, I know.
Goodness gracious. You seen Josh Allen? Lamar, you see how fast Lamar is?
That's real.
Come on, brother. Like, we've seen flashes. Like, there's always comparables, right? You see Lamar Jackson, you say, okay, that was some signs of Vic. And you see Vic, and you say, that was some signs of like a Steve Young or Randall Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you start seeing the defensive players kind of morph into these agile players that's bigger, stronger, faster, with extreme IQ enhancement. Like their thought process happens so fast when you see a guy like a Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Now the middle linebacker has to be able to cover.
Literally, yeah.
You got Jahmyr Gibbs in the open field now. You got Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley in the open field now. Guys have to be dominant to play. Like, when I think of an old school running back, first name that I think about that could play in any type of generation or era, Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Big, strong, just a load, just to take down. But there's not a lot of players in the whole history of the game that can play in every single era.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. That's a good
and who in what position? That's a real debatable question.
Who can play in what era?
Who can play in every era of football? God rest his soul. I would love to see Jim Brown play in this era of football. Gale Sayers. In this sweetness, in this day and age. Randall Cunningham in this day and age.
I think Barry Sanders probably.
Barry Sanders in this day and age. Not to say that they cannot, but when you start thinking about players like Aaron Donald could play in every single era. J.J. Watt could play in every single era. Yeah. Von Miller is our version of probably not as more dominant in the run game, but I believe Von could play in every single era. And it's always going to be subjective because I didn't witness that.
Yeah.
The big arm of a Brett Favre, the big arm of a John Elway, Peyton Manning, those guys having the cerebral tactics that they did. Tom Brady could play in every single era. I don't think we give enough credit to those type of players that can play in every single era. And what are those players?
That's real.
Good topic. Here we go. Next clip.
What happened to competition and why is everyone so friendly nowadays, Cam?
I don't know, man. And it's not even about being unfriendly. It's just about debating. That's what it always is.
Everything's so personal.
It's too personal. It's too sensitive.
Yeah.
It's too sensitive.
The climate is sensitive now.
Like, I remember I appreciated a Max Kellerman and Stephen A's debate. I appreciated a Stephen A and Skip Bayless debate. I love to hear Colin Cowherd's take on what he deemed is acceptable and what's not. His ability to find and make points and bring up certain things that we weren't necessarily thinking about as fans. I love to see the dynamic of Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. Those are what you talk about. Now he got a point. Dang, dude got a point. Let's get back to that. Yeah. Too many times it's like, yo, we're talking about or we're excusing certain individuals because they're good individuals.
Yeah.
Because we like them. And I don't like that. Because we're not talking about them personally. We're talking about we should critique them professionally. Mm-hmm. And there should be a line drawn where we do not speak about personal situations. And a lot of times in this day and age with social media, you can blur the lines a little bit and get too personal, which I don't agree with. But at the same time, it's all entertainment, baby.
Yeah.
Make your point. All right? Do it in a very, unique way that tells your story your way. And who am I to tell you if it's right or wrong? I can only say, okay, if that's where you're going, okay, I'm going to go about it in this way. And there's too many people agreeing with, yeah, I agree with you. Or there's not a lot of people that say, you know what, I'm disagreeing with you, and this is the reason why. Even though I'm a fan of that person personally, but now we're talking about it on this type of time frame, and that's where I've always been.
Yeah.
I have the utmost respect for any athlete that goes out there and compete at a high level, no matter what the sport is. Golf, tennis, badminton, chess, doesn't matter. Because I know the mental fortitude that you have to commit to your sport, to commit to your art, to commit to your skill. There's so many different sacrifices that people do not see behind the scenes that have major implications for what you show on the scenes. Mm-hmm. So dare I discredit that. But when you do get on the scenes, that's what I'm critiquing. And that's what people have been critiquing for years. And I just want people to get back to, make your point. All right? That's your point? Cool. I disagree, and this is why. And have stats and statistics to back that. Next clip.
Perp Dutchy said, I got 2 questions. Cam Newton, if you had to start your football career over at Pop Warner / Pal, what position would you have played and why? And you cannot pick QB. Starting from little leagues, if you had to pick a position.
Knowing what I know now?
Knowing what you know now.
Receiver.
Why so?
Because there's been a shift in money. Lord have mercy. Because they getting that manyan, man.
Yeah.
I go to where the manyan is. Now, you start thinking to yourself during the time of like early 2000s, the running backs was getting paid that manyan. And then you start realizing, man, I could get a just as good running back as a free agent or in the later rounds. Now, you think about it in this type of sense, people must understand I did not start playing quarterback until I would say 2 years, if not 1 year before high school. Mm-hmm. I would beg my mom. I would beg my dad, man, Pop, Mama, please just get me to practice earlier. I love playing the sport of football. Just throwing out, going out and just throwing the ball around, bro. That was peace and serenity to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that in my kids now, like, Daddy, let's go outside and throw, let's play catch. Playing catch, no matter what the sport is just so therapeutic. And that's where you hone in on your skills, right? Yeah. And now these athletes are focusing in on their specific position as early as their first year of playing the position, playing the sport. And that's nothing wrong with that. See, my thing, like I said before, we didn't necessarily have so many gurus or trainers or, sport-specific people that could enhance our sport. What we would do is play other sports to enhance our skill set. Some people will play soccer for better footwork. Some people will run track to get faster. Some people would also play basketball just to build their endurance and also build their footwork in that as well too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jumping, hopping, skipping, things like that. And then when you start to say to yourself, okay, this is the best player, when you look at a guy like Allen Iverson, who played multiple sports, a guy like LeBron James who played multiple sports. And obviously, while he's playing one sport, people will say, that's a basketball player.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Ward, Heisman Trophy winner. He chose basketball over football. So even in that type of sense or sentiment of the argument, it's like, yo, the times have changed. Football has now become a 365-day sport. What do you mean by that, Cam?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I was growing up, football only happened in the latter part of the summer, getting prepared for fall. Now, you got the latter part of the summer, you got fall leads into the winter, and then it goes and rolls over to 7-on-7.
That's real.
And then from 7-on-7, when 7-on-7 is over, as a club team, it goes right into football season all over again.
Summer practice, spring practice.
So you got teams or you got kids that are specific to their sport. They're not really running track. They're not really playing basketball. They're not really playing baseball no more. They're playing their sport throughout the whole year.
And that 7-on-7 added that dynamic because some people would, you know how it was in high school. You got football players, football season over, they start playing basketball, just stay in shape. Or, now I'm running track.
For sure.
But 7-on-7 and club, like sports, added the dynamic. I don't have to stop playing my sport to stay active.
Because basketball was like that for years.
Yeah.
Like for basketball season,
got AAU, you got
play AAU.
Yeah.
You
it's
know
like,
what I'm saying?
okay, I'm done with my high school.
Baseball, the same thing.
Yeah.
They will play travel
It's
baseball.
year-round, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now football has now had added an element that gives the ability for players to hone in on their skills. And you may say, man, 7-on-7 ain't real, but it really helps quarterbacks with their anticipation. It helps defenders cover.
Yes.
And it helps receivers and skill position players work and hone in on their skills.
Yeah.
So it does help.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some coaches that's out there that has different techniques and mechanics and things like
I
that.
have to unlearn some stuff when they get back to working out.
You definitely got to do that. But for the ones that's out there that has good merit, that have their teaching transfer into real football, chef's kiss.
Yeah. So he said, second question is, Peggy, if you had an option to be an NFL agent, would you? And who would you pick to be your clients? No Cam. I would want to be an agent. And that's one thing I want to do. An agent or be an entertainment lawyer. So yes, I would. Who would I represent? Currently in the NFL, it would be Tyreek Hill, because I love him on the field. He's gonna take care of that, but him off the field, I would help with some of that stuff. And then
He's
like his
easy to
personality.
market. Yeah.
Yes, he's easy to market. It was two people. This kind of like a tie, and this one person is probably a shock because their career, they're still are trying to get on the team now or with the team. I would say Jamal Adams.
Ooh.
And he was a good person because obviously on the field in his heyday, obviously with Seattle, he was killing it. But then he was so into fashion. He was into so much stuff off the field. Mm-hmm. Him or Jalen Ramsey. I would say those two people would be.
I see you, Peggy. Not you getting
a
a fan question, Peggy.
The fan.
You're moving on up, Peggy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Here we go. 4th down. Newton's Law. Peggy, what do we have here?
This is a hot topic, man. Even going over this in pre-production. Are the rings everything? We have a list here of Super Bowl winning quarterbacks from the last 25 years, and we're going to dive in to see if they just won a ring or did they really have impact in the game and in their career. Talk to me. Are rings everything? Let's answer that question, and then we'll dive into the quarterbacks.
I think in this day and age of sports climate, I think we weaponize the rings. And as this picture depicts, on one side, would you prefer to be a Robert Ory who has 7 rings, but a career accumulation of capital, only $53.7 million?
Yes.
Or would you prefer to have 0 rings in James Harden and your career earnings be $411 million, upwards of that?
Yeah.
And I think this is the debate that we have to have, because as I'm looking at this list, and we can go down the list of baseball players, basketball players, football players, and as this heated kind of controversy over the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of thinking, and everybody has tried to paint this picture of Cam being a selfish player. And that's not necessarily the case. I think there's often times where you have to differentiate team accolades versus personal accolades.
And can I speak to that before you even get in there? Because I know for people that don't know, I know you made a statement one time and they said, "Can't pick one." Would you give up your MVP award, NFL MVP award, to win a Super Bowl ring? And you said, "No, I would keep my MVP."
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And it's because, but the thing that I would add to that is you're talking about two different extremes.
Correct.
Of course, I played the game on a team that our ultimate goal was to have team success. I never, and I will repeat this, I never went into no season and saying, "Oh, I just want to go to the Pro Bowl. Oh, I just want to be an all-pro player. Oh, I just want to do this." No, everybody's expectations in any year is to get to the team Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Get to the tip of the spear and winning a championship.
Correct.
Now, along that journey, individuals will rise to the top. Some unanimous, some subjective. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
To my point that I made when Stephen A. asked me that question, it was to say I did my job. In the famous words of Coach Ron Rivera, he says, we need 11 individuals doing one job rather than one person trying to do 11. And if everybody does their job, in the famous words of Bill Belichick, do your job. If everybody does their job, the team success will happen. So make no mistake about it, and some will say you're only having this argument because you didn't win a Super Bowl or you didn't win but I won a national championship. So don't act like I ain't never won anything. What I am saying is, do you remember the individuals that was on my national championship team? Do you even remember the team or some of the players that was on my Super Bowl winning team? As a matter of fact, I'll take you one even further. In any regular fan, could you name me, outside of Von Miller and outside of Peyton Manning, who were the other players that was on the Denver Broncos? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't roll
It's
off the
like
tongue.
I'm a player who doesn't value team rather than the individuals on the team. If I'm looking at the Golden State Warriors, I'm looking at it because of Steph Curry. If I'm looking at, the LA Lakers now, I'm looking at it just because of LeBron James. If I'm looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm only looking at it because of Patrick Mahomes. Make no mistake about it. If I'm looking at the Philadelphia, You understand my point?
Yeah.
I really want to see how the individuals perform. And that's what people critique the most, individual performances.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you had the mindset to be an MVP in your own position, y'all would be undefeated, like unbeatable. If everybody was the best in their position in the league,
There you go.
well, who can beat me?
But when you have these debates, and then when you look at these lists, are you saying that you would rather have a Joe Flacco leading your team rather than the Lamar Jackson? What?
Yeah.
Even if you even go even further, would you rather have Ben Roethlisberger over a Josh Allen? Okay, let's go. Would you rather have a Nick Foles over a Jared Goff?
I would even say Brad Johnson over a Baker Mayfield.
Come on.
No.
Like we weaponize team success or hold too much weight and sometimes to an individual because they don't have the ultimate team award, when in reality, there's so many different determining factors that come into play when you're talking about a team game. Not just one person. It's 11 individuals that it can potentially impact the play. Even more than that, when you're talking about the referees, ask Drew Brees about, what a referee bad call for the New Orleans Saints. So much so, it impacted the game where you had to review pass interference for 1 year. Like, those things have to come into play. But at the end of the day, when you start thinking back and thinking about certain players, you forget who else was on that team. Brad Johnson had probably one of the most dominant defenses, as well as Trent Dilfer. Brad Johnson had Warren Sapp. Brad Johnson had Derrick Brooks. Brad Johnson had John Lynch. Brad Johnson had everybody on, a game changer at every line of defense on that defense.
And he didn't have a sorry offense either.
Like, real talk.
He had people around him, yeah.
So when you're comparing and contrasting, it's like, okay, let's keep things into perspective here. And once again, let's talk about the point that I'm trying to make here. Not the pointer. Who's
keep it on the statement.
Let's debate that. Is rings everything? It is not. Because when you talk about a Robert Horry, would you prefer a Robert Horry's career or an Allen Iverson?
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's Big Shot Rob, but AI.
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that. And I'm not taking anything away from Robert Horry. But what I am saying is, there's times as fans when you make an argument, the first thing that they say, oh man, he didn't win. Yeah, but he did win though. Yeah. He was the reason why they were in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's change the sport. Everybody's not going to be a Michael Jordan. Everybody's not going to be a LeBron James.
Yeah.
So you got to get it how you live and being the best player that you could possibly be. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, as a fan, too many fans weaponize, well, you didn't win a championship.
Or Carmelo Anthony will probably say.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not to say his skill didn't necessarily eclipse a team award, but he did his job as an individual, and that's all you can ask. Any coach can only ask that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just food for thought. And that's my point, babe.
Yeah, because every person with a ring doesn't get remembered forever.
No, bro. As I'm looking down this list, bro, over the last 25 years, obviously Jalen Hurts. You got Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Nick Foles, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Joe Flacco, Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Brad Johnson, Tom Brady, Trent Dilfer, Kurt Warner. Like, bro, like, everybody's not going to be that.
Mm-hmm.
And as an athlete, that doesn't mean that you can't strive to be that, because we're seeing it in real time. But you have to understand, like, when I give myself grace nowadays and I look back at my career, I'm thoroughly pleased. Thoroughly pleased. At every level, I've been to the tip of the spear.
That's crazy. You have, yeah.
In rec ball, I witnessed championships. Yeah. In high school, went to a state championship, lost, but we went to the state championship. It was gut-wrenching. In college, went to the national championship multiple times. In the NFL, you go to a Super Bowl, you witness those things, and you think to yourself, like, yo, I'll be back. But I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And you give yourself grace knowing that, like, hey, man, it just wasn't meant to be. Yeah. But as you think about other players that you need, it may not be the case. Yeah. And that's what I can lay my head down and say, man, I appreciate what I've done. And that's it.
There you have it.
Anything else, Peggy?
Impact over championships.
I'll take impact every single day of the week, bro. Did what you do. Impact the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to think about. One finger. Hey, I said one finger. We lit. I say one finger. We lit the pinky. Add in the thumb. All together, one love. You dig.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah. I'm kind of high right now. I'm kind of hot right now. They say I'm selfish, let me switch it up. Let me shout out the crew. How can we hide right now?
Right now.